Title: The Eternal Journey, The Life of Turtles Scene. 1. Introduction. Narrator: calm, reflective tone. For more than 200 million years, turtles have roamed our planet. They have witnessed the rise and fall of dinosaurs, the shifting of continents, and the evolution of life itself. Today, they inhabit nearly every corner of the globe, from the vast oceans to quiet forest ponds. This is the story of the turtle, a creature of resilience, mystery, and timeless grace. Scene 2. Ancient Origins. Narrator: The journey of turtles begins in the Triassic period, over 200 million years ago. Fossil evidence reveals that these armored reptiles were among the earliest shelled vertebrates. Their shell, a fusion of ribs and spine, was both shield and survival strategy. Unlike many species that disappeared in mass extinctions, turtles endured. Expert interview: paleontologist. Turtles are truly living fossils. Their anatomy has remained remarkably consistent over millions of years. While other species changed dramatically, turtles found a winning design and stuck with it. Scene 3. Anatomy of a Survivor. Narrator: The turtle's body is a masterpiece of adaptation. Its shell, divided into the carapace on top and the plastron below, is a fortress against predators. But this protection comes at a cost: a slower gait and limited mobility. Yet the turtle's patience, its unhurried pace, has become its greatest strength. Visual close-up. The heart beating slowly within a turtle's chest, the lungs expanding, the sturdy muscles pulling against the shell. Narrator: Turtles are creatures built not for speed, but for endurance. Their slow metabolism allows them to survive without food for weeks, even months. Some species can hold their breath underwater for astonishing lengths of time. Scene 4. Diversity across the globe. Narrator: Today, over 360 species of turtles and tortoises inhabit Earth. From the salt-soaked seas to desert sands, they have conquered nearly every environment. Sea turtles grace the oceans, migrating thousands of miles in their lifetimes. Freshwater turtles thrive in rivers, swamps, and ponds. Tortoises lumber across dry landscapes, built for endurance on land. Expert interview: biologist. The diversity of turtles is astonishing. Some are small enough to fit in your palm, while others, like the leatherback sea turtle, can weigh over 2,000 pounds. Scene 5. The life of a sea turtle. Narrator: Perhaps no turtle's journey is as dramatic as that of the sea turtle. Born on sandy shores, their lives begin with a perilous dash to the sea. Visual sequence: hatchlings emerging under the moonlight, scrambling toward the waves, seabirds circling above. Narrator: Only 1 in 1,000 will survive to adulthood. Those that do embark on epic migrations across oceans, guided by the Earth's magnetic fields. Expert interview: marine ecologist. Sea turtles are incredible navigators. Some travel thousands of miles, and yet return decades later to the very beach where they hatched. Scene 6. Courtship and reproduction. Narrator: Turtles reproduce with ancient rituals passed through generations. Courtship is often a dance of patience and persistence. Males may nudge, circle, or display intricate movements to gain a mate's acceptance. Visual: a male freshwater turtle gently tapping a female's shell underwater. Narrator: Once fertilized, the female seeks a nesting site. For sea turtles, this means returning to land, often traveling hundreds of miles to the very beach where her life began. She digs with determination, laying dozens, sometimes hundreds, of eggs. Narrator: Each egg, buried beneath the sand, carries the possibility of a new life, its fate determined not just by chance, but by temperature itself. Warmer sands tend to yield females, cooler sands males, a delicate balance, vulnerable to the rising heat of a changing climate. Scene 7. Life Cycle Challenges. Narrator. From the moment they hatch, turtles face overwhelming odds. Predators lurk at every stage: crabs, birds, fish, even other reptiles. For those that reach adulthood, survival is no guarantee. Visual. A turtle entangled in fishing nets, struggling. Narrator. Today, the greatest threats come not from nature, but from humans. Habitat loss, pollution, climate change, and illegal trade push many species toward extinction. Scene 8. Human Connections. Narrator. For millennia, turtles have held symbolic meaning in human cultures. To some, they represent wisdom and longevity. In mythology, the turtle often carries the weight of the world on its back. Visual. Ancient carvings, indigenous art, cultural ceremonies. Expert interview. Anthropologist. Across cultures, turtles embody patience, stability, and endurance. They are reminders of nature's slow but steady rhythm. Scene 9. Conservation efforts. Narrator. Despite centuries of human exploitation, the turtle's story is not yet over. Around the world, conservationists fight to protect these ancient mariners and land dwellers. Visual. Volunteers guiding hatchlings to the sea, scientists tagging turtles, communities creating protected nesting beaches. Expert interview. Conservationist. When people come together, we see hope. Protected nesting sites, bans on poaching, and global awareness campaigns are making a difference. But we must act swiftly. Time is running out. Scene 10. The Future of Turtles. Narrator. The turtles' journey is eternal, yet fragile. Their survival depends not only on their ancient resilience, but on our modern responsibility. Visual. A hatchling reaching the ocean, waves crashing, the horizon glowing with dawn. Narrator. Gentle, hopeful. For over 200 million years, turtles have endured. Whether they will continue their journey for another 200 million rests in our hands. Their story is also ours, a reminder that survival is not about speed, but about perseverance. Closing credits. The turtle, timeless traveler, ancient survivor, eternal guide.